Subscribe the Classical Homeopathic channel and press the bell icon for more latest updates.
कहाँ गए?
or anything, please ask them. Okay, and don't hesitate about anything that what others will think or something like that. Okay, be frank. And yes, the only request I ask is have a conversation. Okay, I want your response so that what happens when you give a proper response, that is, see, I'm also in the stage of learning. Okay, so I'm just explaining, sharing my experience and what I have learned from these years. Along with that, I always accept the learnings because see, it's not that we are stopped learning. There are few things what we learn from the students also. Okay, sir also tells us that till today he is learning. Okay, so we also keep a same attitude that yes, many times we learn from our students, many times we learn from our practitioners. Okay, so always welcome. You feel the views are always welcome for that particular thing. Okay, please share, no issue. Okay, so I welcome you all in our family. Myself, Dr. I'm working with sir since last 7 years. Since it is a start, so I am little bit low. Within 5-10 minutes, my voice will be more louder. Okay, so I'm working with sir since last 7 years. Till today, I am assisting him. I am handling his one of the clinics in Mumbai and also as a faculty member. So today, whatever I will be sharing, it will be purely his knowledge. Okay, whatever I have learned in these 7 years, I will try to give you as much as you can. Now it's on you to how much you take from it. Okay, that's the reason I told you, please give me a proper coordination and response so that what happens, if you give a response, then only I can share maximum with you. Okay, and we are here to share. We are here to explain you what we do in our day-to-day, what we do in our clinics. Okay, so as you all are practitioners, so that is a good thing for us also that we can share each other's experiences and learn. And this is how like homeopathy grows, because what homeopathy was prior to 20-25 years and what homeopathy is today, there is a vast difference. People used to not share those experiences or their knowledges or their learnings. Okay, and this is what sir is opposite us. He says share maximum. Don't keep a limitation that no, it's not. Okay, so more you want, the more properly. Don't get hesitate and ask your questions. Okay, I will give my best to solve all your questions. Okay, on this platform, and I will give you as much as clarifications about it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Before we start, we always take lesson from this great man, the man who has given an opportunity to work for a human race, giving something, our contribution towards society. Okay, and the best tool he has given us, the homeopathy, which is, if you understand homeopathy, then frankly speaking, it is like you can give any number of results with best results where none other can even think of. That too with proper scientific explanation. This is what we have learned, I think so, in the last 2 days. Right? The first day was all about correlating with modern science, right? Understanding how homeopathy is being correlated with modern science. The second day was also the most important day, the most important concept of miasms. What is miasm actually? What Dr. Hahnemann wanted to explain us through the concept of miasm. Hope so. It has been cleared. Yes? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, now. So this man has given us everything. Everything is everything. Yes, only thing is what that where we lack, where we were not able to correlate it. And that correlation was done by sir. That understanding and application of the knowledge of Dr. Hahnemann sir and applying it to with the modern science and making it more scientific and more easier and mathematical. Hence, when it is been told, right, mathematics itself is there. 1 plus 1 has to be 2. Means everybody will be having what answer? 2. Okay, none of them will be having different answers. Same way, if it is with homeopathy, I am a patient and if I tell you all about my history, my complaints, and if I ask you to tell me, find out my remedy, what will be the probability? All of you maximum will be having different approaches. Yeah, maximum it will be like single person. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? And if it is like that, means what? What do you mean by that?
Interpretation is different.
Yes. Perception is different. Okay, think what is important for one person might be not important for other. Okay, same thing what he has given an importance to or a particular doctor has given, the other would not give that importance to. So this is what where we lack. Okay, there is no fixed rule or there is no fixed criteria about that, what are the things to be considered and what not to be considered. Okay, but on the contrary, everything is being given by Dr. Harris. Everything is being given. It's only that people as homeopathy go on increasing and like many doctors came into it, they started their giving their own views and everything. But then what happens? What was base? The concept of homeopathy was left behind, and then particular specializations and everything was started to be done. Recently, I had somewhere that they were planning to give some particular sessions of also like particular organs, how we have in allopathy, that specificization, right? It's like what specific organs to be treated by only specific person. But our concept itself says that we don't give importance to specifics, right? We give importance to as a whole, as a complete, right? So we have to understand what is this complete. What do you mean by this whole? Okay, that today is the day when we will start understanding and having that knowledge about applying those knowledge to earlier today was properly or basically it was theoretical. Third day is mostly about practical mode where the most important thing is understanding and case stage and applying those knowledge, those theoretical knowledge into a clinical practice. Okay. Secondly, I would take lesson from sir. Because of him, we are here. Because of him, I am here at this stage, having this opportunity to express my thoughts and his teachings. Okay, and it's like he has been always like a mentor, a friend, a guru who always, whenever we are stuck into any of the cases, we just go to him, we just discuss, and he is the first person to help us. Till today. Even though if he is not out of country, we just drop a message. The moment he sees, he gets back and he replies us. This is what his dedication is towards me. Till today, what he reads all those books again and again. Give 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours for reading. He says, unless the day you stop reading, the day you feel that no, now I am not a student, that is your last day of going you have to be student.
वो उंगली ना करो, ऐसे आएगा फिर उसमें
बोलो ना ना
हैं?
बोलोगे तो आवाज आ जाता है.
Okay. Always. Because learnings are being given by any means. Nature gives you by any means. Patients are the best teachers for us. Okay, we learn from them only. If suppose mistakes are bound to be done, we are here. See, we are humans, right? So humans are meant to do mistakes. So the only important thing is what we learn from our mistakes. Are we repeating those mistakes again? Okay, or we are learning from that point and we are going ahead and taking precautions that mistake is not being repeated again. We have learned from it. If you have done mistake, accept it, admit it, because it requires lots of courage to accept and be upfront about it. Express that yes, I have done this mistake, but now if I have done this mistake, then it's my responsibility to correct it. And this is where the theory of suppression has helped us to understand. I think so you have read it or understood it properly, theory of suppression, because that is one of the most important part when you practice. You have learned that. Follow-up. Nobody gives importance to follow-ups. It's Prafull Vijayakar sir who has explained us why follow-ups are important. Because everything is on follow-up. Even Dr. Hahnemann has told. Yes or no? Well, follow-up is the most important thing. Yes, it's second prescription. See, everybody knows. We have read all the things. very simple. We like simplicity. Yes or no? Quickness. आराम सबको चाहिए, फटाफट चाहिए. मतलब बोलते ना एक बटन दबाया सब कुछ होना चाहिए. It's like that. The knowledge what he has given us is like a single button. When you press it, you get everything very clear. Only thing is yes, we need to make our base, the knowledge, okay, the basic subjects to be strong. Okay, till date we were not giving importance to allied subjects. Yes or no? Right? That is the most important thing. Anybody who practice allopathy over here or who had practice allopathy? अरे राउंडली किया है इंदा बताओ ना कि आज कैसे उसमें भी सपोर्ट चाहिए अपने को. Sir says you have the best opportunity to learn homeopathy, and if you understand homeopathy rightly, you can practice this awesome. If you see all the histories of all the pioneers, they all were allopaths first. You also should understand, we are first as a physician. We don't call ourselves as a doctor. First we are doctor, then we are homeopathic doctor. What do you mean by this doctor? Yes, first you need to understand each and everything about the body. Whether it is normal anatomy, normal physiology, functioning. If you don't understand this normal functioning of the body, how you will understand the pathology? How you will understand the disease part? And why it is important? Because we know we treat whom? Man and disease. Yes or no? What do you mean by man and disease? Yes, basic. We should not consider those common symptoms of the disease. Yes or no? And even if suppose there are some symptoms which are common, but each and every individual presents itself in a different manner. Right? If you understand from pain, so if suppose all are having stomach pain or pain in abdomen, but the pattern of pain in abdomen is important for us. We try to invade or we try to find out what type of pattern of pain it is. Okay, what is the origin? For them, pain is there, sufficient. They take it into consideration that what but for us, from when, from where, and what is the intensity as well as the pattern of the pain. So these all conditions and these all things we try to find out and try to analyze in a case. How you will know that whether this symptom is important or not, whether I should consider it or not, is from the knowledge of disease, knowledge of pathology, knowledge of functionality, right? Which aphorism it has been given? Three. Yes. Knowledge of? Yes, everything. Knowledge of disease. What is to be treated in man? Right? Are we treating a disease or are we treating a man? That we need to understand. If you concentrate only on disease, you will treat only the disease. But yes, then the complete man is not being treated. And then you will see again that cases, all the disease are lapsing again and again and again. Right? So this is what he has helped us. We are still learning from him, going on ahead and ahead about understanding what. And sir says homeopathy is like an ocean. If you like join all the oceans and even the space, that much big it is. And we just know the drop of it. Biggest, vast and the deepest side. And sometimes what happens that it's learning and gradually from your mistakes only you start learning things. It's not that we have not done the mistakes. We have also done the mistakes. But yes, no one does it intentionally. Right? If any of a patient comes to you, what is your intention? To cure it, to treat it. Right? Okay? But sometimes what happens? It happens. So you should not get depressed about that. You should not get affected by that. Okay, because we are also human beings. If suppose 10 cases are coming and if I am able to treat all the 10, is it possible? see failures in our practice, but that does not mean that we have failed. Right? It's just that we need to understand what was the reason for my failure. What was the thing I have missed it? Okay, what was my point of thing which has made, and try to analyze those things. Hence, sir always say, learn from your mistakes, learn from the cases where we have done, you have tried to find out and recorrect it, and also learn from your cured cases. That what was the point you have taken into consideration with correlation and application with modern science and each and every. Okay, so whatever we will be discussing is purely his and his knowledge, and what he has experienced in last 40 years, 45 years. Okay, that is what he has helped us to understand, and that too in a right way. Homeopathy, which is not only being told that it can cure only cold cough or skin disease. It can even give the results in terminal cases where people are afraid to take those cases into the clinic. Those cases can be also treated, and we have seen that it has been cured. Many cases we have seen that it has been cured, and we have brought back patient to the life, even from a comatose conditions. Okay, only thing is that we need to understand what is to be considered, okay, and what are the things to be considered. Because what happens many times, if suppose I'll give you an example. Suppose there are 4 or 5 people, okay, who are approaching to kill you. Okay, so 5 people have different things. One is having knife, one is having bamboo stick, one is having a gun, okay, one is having a grenade, okay, and one is having, suppose, rope or something. Which is the most dangerous thing? Grenade or gun? Absolutely. It's gun, the most. So how you will tackle it? How you will tackle it?
You have to disturb the attention and run.
Disturb the attention and run. Don't have that much time. Because gun can shoot you from anywhere and any of the distance. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So see how there are different things which are affecting me. So obviously my defense, my strategies will be also different for different things. If I use the same strategy, okay, for each thing, what is that? What happens?
It will not work.
Absolutely, it will not work. Will it? Will it? So if suppose you are using a shield, suppose I will protect myself with a shield, right? In order to protect myself from a gun shooter, I will develop a shield around me, which will be having that much strength that it can take the invasion of the gun. If same shield is used for against the bomb, will it be able to? No. And if I am using that shield against what? The person who will approaching me to kill with rope, will it work? Absolutely not. And this is what same thing apply in homeopathy also. We try to treat, we try to cure, and we try to have a same approach in all the cases. Yes or no? One of the basic rule where we have that drawback of the thing which is affected, or our practice is affected and we get prejudiced about those things, is that we apply the same rule throughout each and every case. This is what we need to understand. What are the cases? What approach has to be? This is what Sir has explained us, that different cases have different approaches. You can't defend every case with same process or same shield. Okay, so what are those different processes? How we tackle those things? That will be the thing which we will be learning along with case taking. And how case taking is being done in those cases is also important. What are the things to be given importance to in that specific case? What is not important? That also we will be learning. Okay, fine. Yeah. So I request you all that please be a learner today. Listen to things, apply them in your We are sure about that. And when you accept this, when you feel, no, whatever I have learned in these 3 days are actually being seen. Okay, I can observe those things in my practice. Then only apply. You don't say that no, it's compulsory, you should. We say, when you see what happens when we believe, okay, and when we see the results also, and when we see the scientific reasons with it, then only we understand. And sir always say, your mind will perceive only those things what you see. So it will see only those things. It has been what visualization you have. For example, I always correlate this thing. Always remember, I always correlate learning with movies. Why?
Because when we actually see the things, we are practicing the things for a long time.
She's not alone in this class. You all can also answer. Huh?
Some characters you can
Match.
and if they can done
Concentration ज़्यादा रहता है मूवी में.
और उसे हम बहुत अच्छी तरह से वो कभी नहीं.
Hindi is fine.
Yes.
Hindi is fine. Yes. Your fine. No, I will be giving maximum in English only. Few words will be from that we say na Mumbai essence. So just tolerate. Actually, it is nothing but what concentration. Concentration तो हम लोग सब जगह देते. We give all 100%, right? The only thing what we or our brain is trained in such a way that it keep visual images or visual memories is more better than theoretical or those things. Hence, if you understand same thing, if you have sang a song which is again 5 or 10 years back, still you remember those songs again. But the same case is not with the study, the books, right? What we have learned 3 years back or 5 years back, we are not able to recollect, not a single word. There few, like, it will be like, somewhere I have heard or something like that, but not exactly what it is. But in movies, in case of song, we recollect each and everything, right? What is this? What do you mean by this? कभी सोचा है? Have you ever thought of this?
Subconscious mind takes the picture.
Subconscious. Why subconscious? Why subconscious will come into play?
Along with that character, if we experience the same character in the soul of the
It's not about experiencing what. It's all about what? Memories. Visual memories. Memories, yes. It's all about memory. Memory, it has been told or it has been experienced that these type of memories are long-term memories. Okay, so you don't require that much again repetition. If you want to read something, okay, it has been told that you have to read again and again, and once what happens, once you are like throughout for many days, then those things come directly automatically into your mind. Hence we require what? Frequent reading while reading or having knowledge about something. But same thing if we watch a movie once, we remember it throughout. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So it's all about what? Not subconscious. It's conscious mind having given an importance to brain. You know, if you see National Geographic channels and all, we have brain. Everybody has brain now. Yes. Which has 2 sides, left and right. We'll understand that also if time permits. What are the qualities? Because that also helps us to understand what it is. What are the qualities of left brain? What are the qualities of right brain? And that gives us what we say, like this quality of remembering movies and songs. And always remember, if it is what I feel as if it is a strong point for me and my weakness is what I can't remember things with study, I will do what? I will correlate them with movies and I will try to recollect. It will be more easier. So rather than making your weakness, that becomes it becomes your strength. So if you feel, try to correlate, and this is what I always give. And frankly speaking, out of like 100, not everybody will be satisfied with this thought, but yes, maximum 90% will be. The best example is what? Munawai 2. We know what is the problem in Sanjay in that movie. Everybody has seen Munawai 2, MBBS or something, right? When he says about Herring's law, correlation of Herring's law, right? Why Herring's law is important, and we can see Herring's law in each and every case. And that is where the thing is, that helps us to understand where we are wrong and where we are sure about things, where we are accurate. Getting it? This is what we try to understand from each and every.
So which ways you correlate with which drugs?
Sorry? That, see, I don't correlate with drugs.
Yes, a picture like once our lecturer told us like as with that Shahrukh.
Anybody you can. Different, as I told you, different people will have different perception about those things. Okay, few things what he considered about and gave him. So see that will be more about chaos. That will bring more chaos into. And what happens in this? Again, it will give you a single picture of drug. Okay, if suppose you are talking about lachesis, it will give you a single picture of lachesis. If a patient who comes in front of you, if he has that picture, then only you will give lachesis, otherwise you won't give. Means what? It becomes prejudice. You are bound to get prejudice in such cases. Right? And that's the reason when Materia Medica was formed and when it was given out. Okay, initially, just imagine when there were only 200 to 300 or max to max 500 remedies. Okay, which were proven in those days. That time only Dr. Hahnemann felt that no, there has to be what? Repertorization. Yes or no? That was the reason why repertories was.
इसको बोल दो जज अपना बोलो तो मैं बोलूँगा तो चाय बना लो